First, we will chock the wheels, set the parking brake, and remove the negative battery cable for safety. When unboxing your new tumble seat, it will be extremely important to fully inspect the parts to make sure all of the nuts and bolts are tight and that nothing was damaged in shipping. Beware of the pinch zones. Your finger can end up like these hot dogs if placed in the wrong spot when the gas strut is released. The pull knob will be assembled when you open the box, so when you are ready, apply even downward pressure and pull the knob to allow the bracket to open. We will now remove the original seat by first flipping the seat forward and then loosening the 4 mounting bolts under the seat frame. The seat can then be removed and set aside. We will also remove the footman loop by loosening the 2 bolts holding it down. If your Bronco has original sheet metal, it is a good idea to take this time to clean out the threads where the seats will be mounting. We used a T-handle thread chaser through each hole just to make sure. We will now show you how to prepare the original seat if you are planning to use it. First, we will remove the factory brackets from the seat so that we can install the sliders. Duff part number 4771. These will be mocked up for the video but not used because we will be using aftermarket seats. In order to install the sliders, the seat material will need to be pulled back and trimmed by first removing the hog rings and then folding back the vinyl. This will give us access to the existing hole. After attaching the sliders, you can bolt them to the tumble bracket. We will now change gears and show you how we installed our aftermarket seats. We chose the Pro Car Rallies with sliders and Pro Car frames. We will start by attaching the Pro Car sliders to the seats using the supplied hardware. The fold and tumble bracket utilizes the same mount positions as the driver's side seat. This is why a set of driver's side seat sliders is required to mount a factory seat. Next, the frames will have to be slightly modified to clear the tumble seat bracket. We will mark the areas to trim using chalk and then make our cuts. After ensuring that the brackets have clearance and won't interfere with anything throughout the full range of motion, we can bolt them down to the tumble seat bracket. Attaching them before moving to the Bronco will make your life easier once it is time to install the seat. 4 of the supplied bolts will be used to attach the seat bracket to the tumble seat, and they are to be installed with the nuts on the bottom so that if one were to come loose, the bolt would not fall out. The seat bracket hardware in the factory positions like used in the video, the bolt goes in from the bottom for clearance on the front left bolt and the tub floor. For continuity, the rest follow suit. If using the PRP seat sliders in the optional holes, there are no clearance issues with the tub. Using the supplied hardware, we will now install the bracket in the Bronco. Duff provides 4 longer bolts if you have carpet and insulation installed. Some anti-seize is used on the threads and they are tightened down in an alternating pattern. It may be easier to reach the hardware with the bracket in the upright position. Once tight, we will test the functions of the bracket. In our case, the bracket does not function properly because it is hitting the back of the floorboard before latching. This is a common issue due to the lack of carpet in our Bronco, and we have a solution for it. We will now install the 4772-1 shim so that the bracket sits higher and has clearance to close fully while still contacting the floor with the rubber bumper. This shim is also provided in case the seat bracket is not sitting level on the floor due to the natural slope some floors have. We will loosen and remove the 2 mounting bolts and then slip the shim under the bracket, and then reinstall the bolts. Recheck the function and make sure that it latches properly. Then check that the seat is level. The rearmost mounting hole in the bracket is optional, but can improve the stability of the seat when in the upright position. To drill it, simply mark the hole and then drill out to 5/16. After drilling, you can use the supplied hardware to tighten it down. We will now install the seat in the Bronco by attaching the 4 mounting bolts. Our bracket had several height adjustment holes, so test it a few ways before you decide where to keep it. Once you are ready, tighten them gradually to avoid binding and test the functions of the tumble seat bracket. Remove the wheel chocks and parking brake and reconnect the battery cable. You have successfully installed the tumble seat bracket. As you can see in these clips, our mechanic Brian definitely prefers backseat driving when a tumble seat is installed.